So good morning everyone. Today we'll discuss about the introduction of sulfuric acid. Okay, sulfuric acid basically it is a chemical where we have to use in the production plants for the use of fertilizers, use of battery, and also use of in chemical industries and refining centers. So sulfuric acid, the name of that chemical is sulfuric acid, which is related to H2SO4. The chemical formula is H2SO4. Then the appearance of the sulfuric acid is colorless, okay, slightly like yellowish or in oily liquid. It is highly corrosive. And the reaction. It started reacting when it contact with water or with the organic material as well. The use of sulfuric acid is to use in the fertilizer industry to make fertilizers for the agricultural products, like if you are growing some kind of plants or like the rice and dal and all, which we are using for the production of rice and dal in the agricultural field. So we can use in that agricultural fields, we can put the fertilizer over there to grow the plants in a proper way. Okay, fertilizers, chemicals, batteries, refining industries. Hazards of sulfuric acid. So there are two types of hazard. One is called health hazard and another is called physical hazards. Okay. So you will get, once suppose the workers are working in the production zone where the sulfuric acid is producing in the plants and machineries, tanks and all. There are different kinds of tanks where the production of sulfuric acid is going on. So the workers are working, if they came in contact of that chemical on the body. So the reaction is what? Severe burns. It started burning on your skin and eyes as well. Respiratory irritation if you inhale. If the workers while working they inhale some vapors or fumes of the sulfuric acid. So they get the irritation in the mouth. Okay, and it will damage to the teeth and mucous membrane as well. And physical hazards related to highly exothermic. It is highly exothermic reaction when in contact with the water. Okay, and react violently with organic materials and metals and can generate. It will definitely generate the toxic fumes. If suppose the production is going on in a maximum amount of sulfuric acid is present over there and workers are working. So it may definitely the chances releasing of toxic fumes. So PPE, yes, personal protective equipment, which is like chemical resistant gloves. Okay, you have to use nitrile and rubber safety goggles plus face shield. Acid resistance, you can use apron suit while working with the that kind of chemical equipment. So you have to go with the apron suit. Okay, acid resistant apron suit, safety shoes, and then respiratory protection. You can use SCBA set, self-contained breathing apparatus. If you are going inside, so you can go with the BA set. So you can take precaution for yourself while going inside and working for a longer period. Okay, for storage purpose, you can for storage safety and handling procedures. So you can store in cool place like the well ventilated or AC areas where the compartment which is you have to go with the proper cooling method. So you can put AC over there. Okay, for the cool, dry and ventilated areas as well. For ventilation, you can put the exhaust blowers and all. So the trapped air which goes out. Okay, use non-metallic for storage purpose. Non-metallic means the metal things which is not used for the storage purpose. Acid compatible containers. So you can use wooden boxes to store that material. Proper wooden box. Keep away from water, from the heat, sunlight, heat and all. Okay, the compartment where you are storing this kind of chemicals. Okay, sulfuric acid. So the container which is totally covered, there should be no entry of the sunlight. The area is totally dry, no water, and as well as no sign of any flames and fires. Okay, use if you want to transfer, so you can use acid transfer pumps. There are special design pumps over there which we are using for transferring the acids from one place to the another place. So there are special pumps which we are using for transferring purpose. Okay, avoid manual handling. No need to use your hands. You can use some other special equipments which we are using in company. Okay, for commercial use. So you can go with these special PPEs, special types of gloves and all, that kind of things which you need to utilize while handling the sulfuric acid. Now emergency procedures. For emergency procedures of first aid treatment, it is very important. Once it came in contact with the skin, skin, you can flush with water for at least more than 15 to 20 minutes. You can flush it out. Okay, if the chemical which comes on your body, so you can take a running water shower, so you can flush your body immediately. Okay, so you will get minimum amount of burning injuries as well. Then eye contact. If the chemical goes in your eyes, so it is very important, rinse eyes with under running water. The running water which over there, so you can rinse your eyes. So continuously you can flush your eyes over there. Okay. Inhalation. If you can move to fresh air and also call for medical emergency help. So it is very important. You can take the support of the medical help. You can call for ambulance as well. Okay. And do's and don'ts. Label your containers properly. The container which we are using, you have to label it in a proper way. Write name, each and everything related to the same chemical. Okay. What are the procedures you need to mention? You have to mention the MSDS. So clearly labeled over there on the same container. MSDS should be in a proper way. So the workers are working, they should read the MSDS in a proper way, and then they can use the proper PPE and handling procedure as well. So clear instruction, clear labeling instructions on top of the same container. Okay. So yes, labeling containers properly, wear full PPE. What you don't want to do, don't mix with the sulfuric acid with unknown chemicals. So if you don't know about the chemicals, there are different kinds of chemicals. So do not mix sulfuric acid with the other chemicals. It is very important. If you mix with some other chemicals, it may explode, it may blast. Okay, because the reaction of the sulfuric acid is different. Okay, so don't store in the metals or glass containers. Do not store in metals. Do not store in glass containers. You can store in wooden boxes or some other things as well, which is written as per the OEM. Okay, the company OEM, which they gives you detail how to store in the wooden boxes. Original equipment manufacturer OEM. It is very important. You have to take the instruction from the OEM and then you can store as per that. And do not inhale vapors. Yes, while working, if you have to, as per the HSE professionals, you need to give the TBT to the workers. Do not inhale vapors while working. Always you have to go with the special aprons, special gloves, goggles, face shield. You need to cover while working. So this is how the things. It is very important. You have to work as per the special procedures over there. SOPs, standard operating procedures, or safe system of work over there. So these are the things you need to check over there. That's it.